So welcome to my class. In the last class, we talked about the formula for measuring elasticity of demand. We did the price elasticity of demand. So we were doing the percentage method, as you see. So this is what we did in the last class. So this was the formula, that how we went about it. And an important thing is to understand this, or these are very simple numericals based on the simple principle of BODMAS, brackets of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction, which we did in the smaller classes. So if you know about that, it will be simpler to do this. So let's start with numericals based on elasticity of demand. So I'm going to do a couple of those. So just take this. Once you know the formula, it's very simple. There's nothing much to be done. Like for example, in this we see a consumer buys 18 units of a good at a price of rupees 9 per unit. The price elasticity of demand for the good is -1, which shows inverse relation between demand and price. How many units the consumer will buy at a price of rupees 10 per unit? So we don't know about how many units he's going to buy at the new price. So let's solve the sum. So in this, for the solution, the original price per unit is 9. So the original demand is 18 units. The new price P1 is rupees 10. So change in prices 10 minus 9, so you get how much? 1 rupee. So price elasticity of demand is given as -1. So the formula is, for price elasticity of demand, change in Q upon change in P into P by Q. So -1 is the price elasticity of demand is equal to 9 upon 18 into change in Q upon 1. So EP again, -1 is equal to change in Q upon 2. So change in Q is equal to -2. So the new demand will be Q plus change in Q. So the new demand will be this, which is Q plus change in Q. So Q is given as 18. And the change in demand that we worked out is -2. So when you plus minus, so it becomes 18 minus 2 is equal to 16 units. So we finished with one, and the second one is, we can do another one. It's a simpler one. Suppose a price of a good falls from rupees 5 per unit to rupees 4 per unit. The demand for that good rises from 100 units to 200 units. So, even while you read, why I made the table is, even while you read, you can put them in the table. Like for example, price per unit. When you read, initially when you're reading, suppose when price of a good falls from rupees 5 per unit to 4 per unit. So 5 is the initial price and the new price is 4. So just put it down under price per unit. Then what happens is, the demand for that good rises from 100 units to 200 units. So you can put that under quantity demanded for as to 100 for initial, that is Q, and the new is 200, Qi. So then you have to just work it out, put the formula, and that's how you will get the result. So change in Q upon change in P by P by Q. So change in Q is how much? Change in Q is 100. Change in P is how much? 1. And original or the initial quantities, change in P upon change in Q upon change in P into P. So initial P is how much? Initial price is 5. And initial demand is how much? 100. So what do you get is, like for example here, you'll see that. Yeah, so what do you get is 500 divided by minus 100, that is equal to minus 5. The minus sign signifies inverse relation with price and demand. The numerical value 5 indicates that when price falls by 1%, demand rises by 5%. And so these are the sums that you will normally get. Sometimes you will find out the new demand, what it would be, some permutations and combinations of that. So if you're good at your formula, if you remember that, and if you're a little sharp in your skills at this BODMAS, which you did way back, say in the 5th and 6th classes, and I'm sure you will enjoy doing it, and you'll pocket your 3 marks very easily.